Alright, back again, Luke here. And today we've got out the old Sony PlayStation 2, and I figured we could put in this game here. Metal Slug. So, let's pop this in and play some of that. Now, this is a unique game here that came out for the PlayStation 2. This was released in 2005, and the game is kind of a mixture between Thunderbirds, if you guys remember the Thunderbirds movie, or the TV series, and Super Mario 64. It's kind of a bit of an odd one here. This is one that some people like and other people hate. It's really kind of cut and dry here, but I'll give you a chance to take a look at the movie. It's got an intro movie for it, and we'll let that go through. But it's Metal Slug in a 3D world, so... Let's see, okay. Loading the game. See if we can get this a bit more lined up here. And there's our intro. So, this game, like I said, it's a little bit difficult to get into right off the bat. What's nice about the game is it does give you a chance to try out the game before you start. It does have a tutorial option. There are many different kinds of options here. You can go in and change around the controller settings. You can save and load a different game or a game that you had previously. There is an autosave function as well in the game if you want that. Extras are released after beating a certain amount of missions here, so we're going to go up to mission. And you'll see down here at the bottom, tutorial. Now, for somebody who's just getting this game, it's recommended that you go through the tutorial. There's a lot of different stuff inside the game here to get used to. It does use basically all of the buttons on the controller here, and each one is really important as far as different parts of the game go. So you really want to get used to it as much as possible. What we're going to do here is we'll just go to start mission. One thing that I have a big complaint about is the acting in it. The voice acting is horrible. It drives me nuts, but I'll let you guys hear for yourself here. We'll just start up the first mission and give you an option here so you can choose easy, normal, or hard. We'll just leave it on normal.
Okay.
And you guys can listen to the voice acting yourself, but...
Hey, Tarma, get up. It's mission time. Good morning, Commander. What? Mission time? It's probably just another case of bad intel. Important goons can't be this close by. How can you say that after seeing such a thing? We've been made. They've opened fire on us. Talk about trigger happy. Contact HQ. Request immediate backup.
It's no good. We're being jammed. I can't get through.
Then I guess it's all up to us. Holy! It seems like we somehow got hit. Nuts! Hang in there. You've got to stabilize this bird. It's no good. The pilot's been hit. Tarma, take the controls. Bring us down in that open space. I'm on it. I'm gonna make my own little surprise attack on Gordon's forces. After you set me down, return to HQ and bring me some backup. You're going it alone? If we both go back to HQ, it'll give them time to regroup. Understood. Don't die on me, Commander. That's up to you. Now hurry. You got it, boss. You and I are getting blasted after this. And I'm not talking about artillery practice.
But as you can hear at the beginning, that's just some lame acting. So we're gonna get in the game here.
Mission 1, start!
For movement here, you're going to be using your left joystick, and you'll find that your L1, or sorry, your R1 bumper up here at the top is going to be your best friend. For anyone out there who's used to playing a lot of first-person shooters or games where you have to lock on, the L or the R1 button here will lock on to each enemy, and it'll allow you to hit them, because normally the angles of the camera here are really, really difficult. They'll get you every time, kind of like Super Mario 64. But by holding down the R1 button, this will give you a really good ability to strafe back and forth while keeping your target on the enemy. You'll notice also that Marco has a hit meter instead of just one life, so they've changed it around a little bit here, and they've given him a bit more of hits. So,
Thank you.
Still going over here to save the guys. Now to change out your weapon, what you have to do is you have to press and hold down the L2 trigger, and then you have to press your square button, and that'll switch out your weapon. If you try and switch it out by holding the square first and by pressing the L2 trigger, nothing will happen. So for different barrels here, what you want to do is hit the triangle button, and you can slash it with your knife. Your jump button is going to be your X, and your circle is going to be your bombs. So, ooh. But as far as the controls go, it is something to get used to. It does take a bit of time to get used to it, and that's why I totally recommend the tutorial. And that's probably one of the main things why people dislike it. That and the fact that it's a Metal Slug in a 3D world, some people really don't like that. For myself, I think it's okay. Once you get used to it, it's alright. But like I said, you're going to find that the R1 button here is going to be your best friend, because when you do use it... Oh, that kind of jumped me right out of the stage here. There's a lot more gold and different things in each stage, so you want to make sure that you try and get it before you jump out. Trying to conserve some ammo here. You can see I got hit. We'll use it here. Sometimes the aim is not exactly on, so it'll take you a couple seconds to get the aim right. But it's an interesting game. It's the only one that's available like this, in this 3D kind of world, so it's definitely something that you can say is unique as far as Metal Slug games go. Let's see here.
Heavy machine gun. Okay.
But yeah, totally interesting approach here. I think it's pretty cool because it was an interesting attempt here to make a 3D game with Metal Slug. And there's still a ranking system at the end. It'll tell you a letter rank as far as how well you did. Obviously, I've missed a lot of stuff here. We're coming up on our first boss, so it's not going to be so good. But this is our target, so... And the strafing really helps out a lot. If you let off on the R1 button here for a second, you can kind of, and then click on it again, you can hit enemies around you. There we go. But once again, we didn't pick up too much gold here. And throughout the stage, that's really something important. You can see two guys over there that we didn't rescue, so there's a lot of spots that you can get to before you finish the stage.
This village looks like it could use some thorough recon.
Major Rossi, do you copy? Major Rossi.
Marco here. The comlink reception isn't any better. It looks like Morden's jamming devices are still working.
Major Rossi, return to Army HQ immediately!
Can't you hear me? Marco here. I told you I need to destroy all of Morden's jamming devices. Send backup right now.
HQ is under attack by Morden's forces!
Morden's forces?
Situation critical. We need immediate backup.
Morden's goons are doing what?
I repeat, situation critical. Return to base immediately.
Hey, respond. Hey! Nuts! Just what's going on?
More cheese at its best. The cutscenes are quite long in this one too, as well. That should be the end of our first stage here. Yeah, it'll show you the rank. This is probably an E or a D rank because they didn't get enough guys. Yeah, D rank. Normally you can do much, much better if you get all the different prisoners and you get the gold. So, I'll show you how many you got. And next we'll go on to our second mission here. Next mission. Nonetheless, just want to show you guys a little bit of a look at what Metal Slug looks like here for the PlayStation 2. Here's some more cutscene action for you.
Major Rossi, are you okay?
I just got back. Just what's going on here? Report.
Yes, sir. Morden's forces pounced out of nowhere and wiped us out. Our forces have all presumably
What?
presumably been annihilated. Our government forces have practically been decimated.
Impossible. How could they have failed to sense such a large movement of Morden's forces?
I don't know, sir. We weren't able to sense them until they were right on top of us. When our sensors finally picked them, it was already...
Where's Tarma? And Sparrows, Airy, and Thea? With those three at HQ, you still couldn't fend them off?
They did intercept Morden's soldiers, but we lost contact with them and they're missing. Major Rossi!
Does this still work?
Yes, sir.
Then I'll take it. I'm going to pursue Morden's soldiers. I want you to rescue the hostages.
Yes, sir.
Alright, so now we get the chance to drive the Slug, but this Slug is quite difficult to drive. When you go to launch something out, or even using your regular fire, sometimes it's hard to turn. To get inside the Slug, you have to click in on the left trigger, and that'll allow you to get inside. Now, the controls here for it are quite difficult. As you can see here, when you stop, your bullets will stop as well. So by rapidly pressing the button here, you can keep these going. But as soon as you move forward, it tilts it down. Just kind of stay back here a little bit. That way we can save our vehicle. Just a few hits and this thing's gone. So we're just trying to take it easy a little bit. We have to get a little bit closer here. Oh, there's the airplane or the helicopter. It's gonna take us out. That one's really difficult to get around here. There's a couple of motorcycles as well that are on the ground there. It's kind of hard to see, but just trying to take it easy here a little bit. Here's our tracking, just by holding down R1. Let's see if we can get the helicopter in. No. Yeah, it doesn't want to aim upward. Yeah. Alright. Jump out. That's it for right now. Let's see. And the motorcycles are coming. Whee! But yeah, like I'd mentioned, with the right trigger here, it'll keep you going, keep you alive for a bit longer. Let's see if we can get a little bit extra. There's a couple of guys over here.
Thank you.
Whee!
Thank you.
Some health. Oh, we're alright. We didn't really need the health. Yeah, it didn't allow us to get the gold because it was too close to the door here. Once you get the hang of the game, though, it's quite addictive, and it's a game I think that you'll learn to enjoy. You really will start to like it once you get a chance to play it. But nonetheless, just want to share this with you guys here, and that's about all for me for right now. Like always, I'll put up another video here soon, so thanks for watching. Woo! watching some Metal Slug on the PS2.
Rocket launcher. Shotgun. Rocket launcher.
Thing takes quite a few shots here, even with a rocket launcher. There we go, finally.
Shotgun.
Over here, there's a lot more extras located inside here, so. Give us some more points. Woo. Get in there, Marco. And you can't go through the red barrier until you've destroyed all the enemies, so. Luckily, you can throw your grenades through there, though.
Okay.
There we go. Woohoo!
Shotgun. Rocket launcher. Shotgun.
So we got a bigger tank over here. But much easier when you can revolve around them.
Okay.
Okay, here we go. Hopefully you guys can find this a little bit entertaining. Try and make it a bit of a longer play, I suppose, so you can see a bit more of the game here.
Rocket launcher. Shotgun.
These guys are crazy.
Heavy machine gun.
There we go.
Rocket launcher. Shotgun. Rocket launcher.
Oh,
Shotgun. Rocket launcher.
whoa, got me. Yeah, these guys are everywhere. So, but the camera angles here are extremely hard to get used to. Even now you can see I'm just using my regular weapon. I don't think I have any other shotgun available. There we go, now I can save one of the guys that's over here.
Thank you.
Got some ammo, which I didn't need. So, whee! There's our boss, which is the helicopter. I think I'm all out of ammo. Oh! And I died. Mission failed. So what's nice about it is it'll allow you to start and restart very kind of close to where you died off, but you definitely have to watch out how many hits you have and how many hits you've taken here. But As you can see, we're back here at this point, but it's not super far away. Nonetheless, hopefully you guys got a little bit of interest out of this one, and yeah, if you get a chance and you want to try it out for yourself, I recommend trying to pick it up and give it a shot. But I must have said this already 2 times or so, but thanks for watching. Whoa, nice how the tank can get in there. I didn't know that was possible. Glitches, yay! Alright, that works. Let's see if we can destroy this thing a bit quicker. A little bit better this time around, hopefully. See if we can take this out this time. I think if you stay back here, the helicopter can't even get you. That's the hard part. I'm getting locked onto too many targets here at one time. I don't have any shotgun. There we go. Oh, this guy down here. Where's the helicopter? Whoa.
Yeah, mission complete.
Did it. Alright. Well, that was just barely there, but nonetheless was able to get through it. And the third part here, the third stage, is a little bit more interesting because you're in the desert. But once again, we'll go through our cutscene.
Major Rossi, it's me! Oh, Strategic Intel Agency's Materials Squad. Ouch.
Corporal Rumi Aikawa, it seems you're okay.
Major? What are you talking about? I was in quite a jam.
Okay, lighten up.
Lighten up? Gordon's on top of us all of a sudden. HQ's in tatters, and I get no response when calling for backup. I was in the middle of eating, for crying out loud. That explosion scared me senseless, my meal went flying, and the dining hall lady.
Okay, I get the picture. Do we have any other backup?
Of course. I can always attack with my transport helicopter.